Episode 123 of Cal Cagno Radio starts right this second. We are back at it. And my question to you, Joseph, do you think we'll ever go back to you dragging your ass out here on 100 degrees without the girls? Because when they come swimming, it's fun. But do you think we'll ever do this in person again?
I'd like to think we would. I mean, I know I'm not one of Grant's friends' parents, but I'd like to think that like this is a nice little stopgap. You know, this is a nice way to fix it. And if our schedules are busy and we can get one of these in, so be it. But I think the commitment to the podcast and sitting down and being face to face, I think me and you know, we have a couple of drinks and things get funnier. I like being there with you. Plus, you're my buddy, and
Exactly.
You know, you're my best friend since freshman year of high school. So, just being with you is more fun than this. But this obviously helps the situation and makes this crummy time better.
Right. And that's the thing. When you go through it, I think you're going to see a lot of things change going forward. Like, I wonder how many people are going to be able to work from home, how many people are going to be able to skip meetings because they realize it's not that important for us to fly Barry. Well, you choose Barry, but not Grant. But like, let's say, you know, John, let's not to fly him all the way to Tucson for the big meeting when you could do it over Zoom.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's forced people to realize, hey, you know what? Maybe we should take advantage of this technology, because they were dragging their heels, and now that they're actually doing it, they're like, oh wow, we can save a lot of. There's like office buildings that, you know, they're paying a lot of money for that office building and for that to be the upkeep and the groundskeeping and all that stuff. When it's like, you know what? Maybe an email and a Zoom meeting might actually be better.
Okay, I know that you work at
efficient.
Costco, and you don't have to go to too many Zoom meetings. Have you had any Zoom meetings since you've been in quarantine?
Zero. I've done none. I haven't. I've been invited. I think we talked about this the other day. I've been invited to my like I do a Bible study on Thursday night, and they meet by Zoom, but I haven't been able to make them. Other than that, like, I don't have people like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I'd like to talk to you. Nope, my phone ain't ringing. Mine's just,
I want to Zoom with you.
Yeah, like, I just want to Zoom with you or Skype. I see that you and Cal are Skyping. How about we do that? Nope, I haven't gotten any.
Really, no one? Maybe they just haven't reached you. Maybe they
just
haven't reached you yet.
My kids don't even text me. They're sick of me, you know, obviously from being here every single day. So it's not even like throughout the day they're like, hey, Dad, how are you doing? How's work going? Like, I get nothing.
See, I'm the king of starting text messages to people, and then, like, when they throw the exact same thing back at me, I'm like, oh, great. Like, today, I sent two messages to people that I deal with through work, and I put, how you holding up? Which I felt like was kind of like a nice thing, but also wasn't too, like, pushy business-wise. And they wrote back, you know, doing pretty good, just trying to stay healthy. How about you? And I'm like, dude, I don't watching TV. You know what I mean?
Fine.
Yeah, doing everything good, like, still open for business. Like, well, you know what I mean? Like, what do you say back to that? Because I was like, but I wanted you to do the heavy lifting. I didn't want to have to do any of that heavy lifting.
I want to send a text to somebody and be like, hey, how are things? How's the family? I've been really thinking about you lately. And then hit send. And then like 10 seconds later go, sorry, I meant to send that to somebody else. And then just have that person just feel absolutely destroyed. Maybe that's why I don't get texts or Zoom.
Maybe that's why you don't get to hang out with Grant's friends, parents, or friends for that matter.
Yeah, but my girls' parents' friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of funny that your daughters do have friends who have parents, but not a lot of, huh?
No, the phone is not ringing.
Either way, we want to thank you for listening so much. I'll tell you what, I'm not bragging when I say this, but Joe knows it as well. We have had so many more.
I have really big hands and feet.
Yeah, we have had so many more listeners. I think it's because people are home and need some sort of escapism from everything that is coronavirus. And yes, I did say the words. But one thing that's been crazy to me is the number of people that are watching on YouTube. Like, the first week, I meant to tell you this. The first week I had told you that we got like 8 views or whatever, and we were joking that it was like 6 of them were me, you know, 2 of them were you or whatever. Turns out we had 55. So I think when I posted it or whatever I was looking at the wrong number of views. You know, I was looking at, instead of YouTube, I was looking at YouPorn. I couldn't even find our video. I couldn't. I looked for like 45 minutes. I couldn't find it.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, dude, I can't even find our video. Whatever. Anyways,
maybe if I look here, maybe if I look under this subgenre.
It's like I don't. Oh, I'm dizzy from coughing. Oh, I'm dizzy. I get dizzy standing up too fast lately. Like that's my thing.
I hear that's the first symptom of the Rona.
Don't listen. We're not talking about it. Remember? We're
not. Yeah. Right. We're not.
We're not talking about the misinformation.
You sound healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you. I always have this cough when I start laughing. One of the things that I got today that I thought was just so ridiculous is DTE Energy. You know, your electric bill, your electric company sent me an email today, and it was like, hey, last year at this time, your electric bill was, let's say, $110. You're on pace for your electric bill to be $190. You might want to cut down and shut off some lights. Like, they gave me all these tips, and I'm like, bro, my family is here 24/7. Like, now's not the time to get preachy about turning off lights. Like, come on, bro.
Right. Can you turn off the little algorithm thing that you have that sends out those messages? Because obviously there's a little difference in society going on.
Yeah, that's kind of like we got the news. You know how you get like that newspaper? I think it's called The Mirror in Royal Oak, where it's it's like a newspaper about the city put out by the city.
Right.
Or maybe that's not there's just like a thing that comes in the mail.
Very hard-hitting journalism.
Yeah. And it's usually spot on. Like, they really, really hit hard, like you said. A couple of weeks, we got it like deep. We had been in quarantine for over a week, and this thing showed up, and it was like
your family was fighting over it just to get news from the outside. like when you're growing up and you had to share the JCPenney Christmas catalog with your brothers and sisters. I get it next. No, I get the Mirror next.
I'm going to circle it. I'm going to circle everything I want from Santa, and that you can have it, but not after I've looked through each and every page. You're just like, licking, turning it super slow and super creepy. No, but what I ended up doing, though, so it showed up at the house, and I was shocked. It had been an entire 10 days we had been under, like, quarantine, and the headline was like, fun things to do in, Rochester when you're, when it's spring, and you're like nobody decided maybe they shouldn't put that out. Like, nobody caught that.
Nope, because every single person who's writing for that is shooting for like the Wall Street Journal, and that could be that article that they wrote could be the one that gets them in.
That's it. This is the one. This is the one that puts me in the big time. They're the talent scouts.
Like if you wrote an album and it was dropping on Virus Day, you'd still want that sucker to come out. You still want it to come out. You can't keep it in.
Right, exactly. Hey, so I'm getting emails as we're talking, and they're popping up on the screen. Do you think those are going to go in the video? No.
No, because I can't see them. I can't see them on my end.
Because I'm like, this is probably real good if all those show up in the video. It's like, Dear Cal C, you do have Hep C. Dear Cal C, you do have a micro penis. It's official.
You know what I hope? I hope if we can get 100 views, on a video, I'll do our next one topless.
Oh, that's nice for everybody but me.
I'll go the whole show, shirt off, breasts feeling the nice cool breeze. If we get 100 views. Dude, I was going to do this one. I haven't seen one podcaster do it outside yet. I was going to podcast from outside in my backyard today. I set everything up. I was in the process of like setting up the computer, everything like that. And my old lady neighbor comes out and starts raking the leaves by the fence.
Oh.
I'm like, can you see I'm a little bit busy here? Like kind of doing something. She didn't care. She was just raking away. And
she's
so
not
I was like, all right.
Not an avid Cal Cagno radio listener fan.
Doubt it. And so I packed it up and came back down to Mia's room.
Okay, so here's the thing. I haven't seen a lot lately, and I feel bad because my niece, Hannah, is a senior in high school, and she's definitely feeling it when it comes to the fact that, her soccer season isn't going to happen. She isn't going to graduate in, June like a normal senior would. She isn't going to necessarily have the prom.
Won't you blow in the janitor's closet like all seniors do? Doing heroin in the.
I hope she's not doing any of that. But there has been a lot of people.
She's a good kid. She's not.
She's not going to do any of that. But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have missed their opportunity to do blow for the first time in the janitor's closet.
Right.
But so have you seen
the janitor?
Yeah. It's funny because somebody posted the other day on, I don't even know what I was looking at, probably Facebook, which I go on, I don't know, once a day. And then I'm like, why do I go on here? Like, why do I go on here? Between the number of people who want me to tell them how many number 3s are in the picture, which I don't know why I keep seeing that one. The number of people who are like, only one band I can listen to tonight. Who will it be? Jay Giles or Bob Seger? And like, they want people to vote. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you listen to tonight, dude. Like, I really don't. I do not care what you listen to, guy that I used to go to high school with. Like, I don't care. Those ones. And then somebody posted on there, like, coronavirus has been bad for all seniors because seniors are dying and seniors aren't graduating, or something that, like, put the parallel between the number of people who are passing away and the number of people who didn't get to go to their senior prom. And I was like, wow, that's a stretch. We're going there? Okay, cool. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, but I see where you're going.
What I like with what you just said is what I keep hearing, that it's like, Corona, it's only bad for the senior population. And I'm thinking, if I was a senior, I'd be like, well, don't I count? Like, don't I matter?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Oh,
Apparently you've been used up. You're like an old Capri Sun pack.
Yeah. Like
I sucked the juice. Yeah, life has sucked the juice out of you, and you're ready to be scrapped.
Yeah, and you're like an old catcher's mitt. Like, nobody needs you anymore. We've got a new, younger version. No, it's funny because the number of people that have said that, where it's like, well, I mean, the good news is that if you got it, you're not elderly, so you'd probably be fine. I'm thinking, yeah, but don't you have a whole family full of elderly people? Like, I'm not trying to be stupid, but like, wait, what?
Yeah. They're like, it's only infants, people with horrible immune systems, and the old people are the only people dying. Oh, well, that's great. That's fantastic.
Oh, when you put it that way, I feel a lot better to know that everyone I love above the age of 65 is at risk.
Right. It's awesome that only the CrossFitters are going to survive this. Dear Lord. Like, that's a nightmare in itself.
And then the other thing that's just driving me crazy about, like, and especially it's on Facebook, like I said, is the number of people who are trying to, I don't know if it's make money or like get famous from coronavirus. Like, I have been sent to 6 different emails and on Twitter and on my text chain that song that says my corona. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen
Weird
it.
Al. Hey, if it's Weird Al, I will support it. I will spread it like a virus. I will spread it though, right? But if you're gonna send me
a butt cheek,
yeah, spread it like a butt cheek when I'm ripping a fart, a wet one. Anyways, no, it's crazy to me though. Like this dude that I saw the other day, he was doing My Corona, and it was like, oh. You're like trying to be like Weird Al.
Yeah. Hey, he's trying something new, right? You're learning a language. He's trying to become a parody star.
Yeah,
maybe this is what's going to launch his career.
He's going to be the next. Who's that one band that
7 Seconds of Summer?
No, they sang Cheerio. They did that stupid song. It was a girl and a guy. I think they were called Carmen. Not the Carmen that was of the Christian music fame back in the 80s, but they were called Carmen.
Oh, I have no clue what that is.
I'm going to look this up right now. People can see how this actually works. I'm sure we'll cut.
While you're looking it up, they can watch my hands. I'll do hand designs
Carmen
while you're looking it up.
Yeah.
Superman logo right there. Okay.
Hang on. So they were called Carmen, Karmin. And their song.
Oh, like the GPS system.
Yeah, let me see. What was it? They did cover songs online, and the girl was kind of cute. She kind of looked like I don't know. Can you see? You can't see my screen, can you? Let me see the girl. Hang on.
I can't right now because you're looking at it. But when you held it up, I could.
Carmen band. Okay, so the girl, she kind of looks like the girl from Can you see her? Well, she kind of looks like...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But you got to hold it in front of the camera, dummy.
Oh, My dumb
Like
ass.
you're holding it in front of the picture of me as though that's what I'm looking at you with.
No,
I can
listen
only
to
see
me.
what's in front of your camera.
No, I held it up in front of the picture of me so that you could see it. This is what you need to see. That's her.
Okay, yeah.
So she's kind of got like a rockabilly look to her. And like
Okay.
one of the things that they would do is they would cover like rap songs on YouTube. And people like them for a moment. And hang on, I gotta look up their song. Now I don't know what their song is. You
What
would
were
know
they called? I remember a band like that it was called something else. It was kind of like it was almost like a big band lounge type group. And then like the lead singer.
No, that's not what this is. So
okay.
Their song was called. It looks like their song.
Panama. Panama.
What do you think David Lee Roth is doing right now?
Oh, well, he's in the category that we talked about earlier.
Like you did in one of your songs. Any regrets?
So all of that just because of a Cheerio reference.
Yeah, no, I just know that because all of that was because these people are trying to get famous. It was what you said. And what I was going to say is that this band legitimately had 40 million views on YouTube and was unsigned, and they put them on Saturday Night Live. And everyone was like, oh, my gosh, they're going to be the next big thing. And it's like, but they weren't. Like, that was 2012. They weren't because they were a YouTube band. And I know all you struggling musicians out there. Oh, by the way, I did end up seeing Justin Lamb do some stuff there today. He's actually really good.
Yeah,
I saw him play. He would not take a request from me either, so don't feel bad about that.
He shot me down.
Yeah, I will say, though, if you're a YouTube band, I doubt that you're going to be like the next big thing based solely on that. But maybe, who knows, right? I guess they got to come from somewhere. Shawn Mendes, the YouTube guy.
But I tell you what, through this whole virus thing, I mean, people are doing awesome stuff. My buddy, we talked about him before on this show, Ethan Luck.
Is he a local guy or something? You keep
no, he's in
Instagram.
He's in Nashville. He's in Nashville, but follow him on Instagram and Facebook, just friends. And he's been doing this thing where he has like an in-house studio, and he's connected with other musicians like around the country, and they're getting together. So like he plays guitar and sings, and then like the bass player is in like New York, and then like the drummer is in like LA, and they're like doing songs and recording them. And I see other people doing this type of stuff, and I think that's pretty cool about this, especially those bigger bands and artists that you really like. I mean, they're locked up just like everybody else, and you're starting to see this like side of them that like the Hollywood machine didn't push before, because the Hollywood machine, it has to protect itself, and it has to protect, to use the word again, the machine that's there. Well, now that it's had to be forced to stop, people are like getting creative and like doing stuff at home, and doing like private concerts and
Would you say they're raging against it?
I think they are raging against the machine.
Okay, good. Well, that's good.
I want my name, and we'll be there.
No, I agree with you. Like the other night, and I know you're gonna make fun of me. Babyface, you know who that is? The singer?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, Babyface was gonna do like a live, like Instagram live thing with Teddy Riley, someone else who you probably don't know who that is.
But they were just
him. He's just doing that. You're my favorite friend.
Put the cassette tape in his bag.
Dude, I wanted Teddy Ruxpin so bad.
Oh, I did too. I'm so glad my parents didn't get it.
No, I know.
Like, I'm so glad that my parents were like, I know it's the biggest thing and he wants it very bad, but I'm so glad they didn't, because my friends that did get it after like an hour with that thing, like as you're a kid, when you're a kid and you saw the commercials for Teddy Ruxpin, you thought you were going to have this robot bear, like to command your every, your every whim.
Yeah.
And it turned out, it turned out that all it did was recite what the cassette tape was saying. Although it was fun to put in like a Poison cassette tape.
Could you do
and then
that?
Like Teddy Ruxpin would just mouth the words of Poison or whatever tape you put in.
What about Mama's Fallen Angel? The best song by them. Both agree on that?
Yeah.
Where's that? I knew a year ago.
Yeah. Win big, Mama's Fallen Angel, lose big. Oh, their greatest hits is fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
That's good.
I have
summer driving music with the windows down.
I have problems that right now I've got a cassette. Do you have a cassette player? Did we talk about this?
Yes.
Last time I found a bunch of cassettes.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. So I guess
yeah,
I'm in the burn barrel tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
There, everybody shows up and like, oh, Cagno finally lost it. He went full religious. He's burning all of his cassette tapes. It's like, no, I just don't want them in my basement anymore. I don't know what to do with them.
And then in like 3 years, Grant's going to be like, hey, can I have a Walkman for Christmas? And then he's going to want all these tapes, and, and you're going to be like, oh, I burned them in the burn barrel.
Yeah.
3 years
I burned
ago.
them during the virus.
Yeah, but just how like vinyl came back, cassette tapes are they're on the cusp.
You can buy all that stuff right now. One of the best hits, like right now on vinyl though, and on cassette is "Who let the Juniors out?"